Welcome to INC News World. I'm Michelle Pareto coming to you from the INC Media Studios in San Francisco, California with this special report. Residents in Maui continue to experience the severe after effects of fires that rampage through parts of Lahaina, leaving many still in need of basic necessities as they continue to experience a shortage of supplies despite donations from all over. However, in an effort to alleviate this need, the Church of Christ, in partnership with the FYM Foundation, stepped in. Let's head to Maui, where our correspondent Michael Robinson is currently on site. Michael, can you give us an update on what's happening there?
Yes, Michelle, as our hopes and prayers continue to be given to the suffering families here in Lahaina's recent tragedy and those fighting to rebuild what was lost. The FYM Foundation, through the Care for Humanity project, has helped residents remember that they are not alone.
These are the visuals of the beginnings of a fire that would soon become a national headline for Hawaii, where on the island of Maui, it started with some say a downed power line or a simple bushfire. Now residents in the historical community of Lahaina will witness the greatest devastation of any wildfire in the U.S. in the past century.
But this caught people off guard.
And the aftermath is shocking to see. Homes burnt to their foundations, the intense heat even melting vehicles, power lines down, a beautiful place of history now made into a wasteland, while also taking lives. Reports showing more than 100 reported dead, over 1,000 residents missing or unaccounted for, and the destruction of property equaling more than 10 square miles at a cost of over $5 billion. And those fortunate to escape this devastation shared their accounts, like Martin, a worker for the local cable internet company who has been assessing the damage for communications and has seen the devastation up close.
Well, the worst part is that, people lost homes, people lost their families. I guess the second hardest part is not being able to communicate out. No internet, no TV, cell phones are down. Some of the families have a hard time communicating because of the loss of communication. And our main hub was totally destroyed. Right behind that was my house, my home. I could see the house was gone. And many houses above it. It was crazy to see. I was in shock basically the whole time.
And for residents like Miranda, without a home and place to stay, doesn't know what future lies ahead, while desperately seeking for help.
Like my potential right now that I'm looking at is a tent in a friend's yard, because that's, there's nothing else, and it's a really big struggle for us to get donations over here.
But that struggle would be met with concerning care for those fallen victims to these devastating wildfires through the FYM Foundation, in partnership with the Iglesia Cristo Church of Christ. Members from the neighboring islands of Oahu and Big Island travel to Wailuku as the staging ground of preparing hundreds of care packages filled with hygiene products, propane tanks, coolers, and drinking water, along with other essential items that would be prepared for distribution directly to families.
There were diapers and wipes, and we haven't been able to attend or go to the other distribution centers as much because we've been in quarantine for the last week.
It's such a blessing to have people coming and show they care.
When the devastating wildfire here in Lahaina, in the island of Maui, Hawaii, struck, the Executive Minister of the Church of Christ, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, responded with heartfelt empathy and promptly took action. He immediately instructed Brother Glycerio P. Santos IV, the president of the Felix Y. Manalo Foundation, to provide assistance.
To have the community support and the church support this cause. So definitely thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Though it will take some time to repair all the damage that the wildfires have caused here in Lahaina, Our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, along with the loving support of all the members of the church, are committed to extend care.
We're all safe, we're all accounted for. The only thing is, times is hard, so we can use any help that we can get.
Malaking tulong po kasi kasi kailangan namin, especially ngayon ang hirap kasi wala kaming work, lahat kami walang matirahan ganun.
As the building of Lahaina will take time, the FYM Foundation is committed to continuing to hold these outreach events in the future. Just after these two events today, there is already another event planned here in Wailuku in the beginning of September. And as the restrictions lessen in entering those devastating areas, more outreach are planned to bring help even closer. Back to you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michael, for bringing us that report. And be safe over there. We continue to keep families suffering from this unfortunate event in our thoughts.
Thank you, Michelle, and hope you're safe there too.
Well, that does it for us on INC News World. Tune in every Saturday for new episodes of INC News World on incmedia.org, our YouTube channel, and on streaming platforms. I'm Michelle Pareto. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. God bless.